What's up, concert addicts? Johnny Kinsvater here with Concert Addiction with another country tour to talk about. There's been a shit ton of them, and here's another one. Chris Stapleton has announced the 2019 version of the All-American Roadshow. He did the All-American Roadshow tour last year also, which I believe was his first ever arena tour. He's continuing it this year, hitting a couple of the cities that he didn't hit last year, and I'll tell you who he's bringing with him. Margot Price and Marcus King, Brent Cobb, Brothers Osborne, Kendall Marvel, and TBA. So, yeah, a whole bunch of different people. All these artists aren't going to be on every single show. They kind of rotate. Sometimes they'll do a show with Brothers Osborne. Then he'll play shows with Margot Price. They kind of go back and forth. He'll do a string with one, a string with the other, like a lot of artists do. He's toured with Brothers Osborne quite a bit. When he first did his first big tour in 2016 or 2017, wasn't the arena tour, but it was one of his first big headlining tours, was with Brothers Osborne. And last year he did the All-American Roadshow with Marty Stewart. And so he gets some big names to tour with him, and that's because he himself is a big name. Over the past couple of years, he has pretty much risen to the top of country music. He's played as a headliner at most of the big music festivals, and he's got a lot of touring under his belt, and he definitely deserves it. He's a hardworking dude, and he's actually been in the industry a lot longer than a lot of people realize. He was a songwriter for a long time, and then he was a performer, but still he didn't really gain traction until around 2015, 2016 when he first won the CMA Awards and things like that. And since then, he's just blown up. His first album, The Traveler, I think was his first album anyways, really put him on the map, and he hasn't gone anywhere since. And yeah, I like seeing him succeed, and to be able to do a tour like this 2 years in a row proves that he was pretty successful last year. We'll get into the dates. It's going to kick off on July 9th in Allentown, and it'll wrap up in Louisville on November 2nd, so it runs for a couple of months. Along the way, he's hitting Omaha, Charlestown, Grand Rapids, Toronto, Huntsville, Oklahoma City, Memphis, Jacksonville, Tampa, Charlestown, I already said that one, Columbia, Virginia Beach, and Peoria, Kansas City, Greenville. He's going all over the map. And yeah, I think he's mostly hitting cities that he didn't hit last year. And yeah, good for him. I'm excited about this. Like I said, it's cool that last year's tour was successful enough for him to continue doing this. Because I wasn't sure. I know that he's very popular, within the country music community. But outside of that, I mean, he does have quite a big reach. But a lot of people I talked to aren't familiar with him. So when they announced last year that he was doing an arena tour, I was kind of surprised, just because he was still fresh in my mind. Usually, artists do that around year 5 or 6 of being real popular, and he did it really fast, so I was kind of worried he might have jumped the gun, but he did not, and I had no reason to worry. I should have known. Chris Stapleton can do no wrong. And yeah, he ushered in this new era we're in of bringing country back to the traditional sound. Even though there's been artists that have been doing that, he was the first one that you hear that song on the radio in between. His first single that I believe went to country radio was Nobody to Blame. And hearing that song squeezed in country radio in between Florida Georgia Line and like a Luke Bryan song, to me, that's what started the comeback of this more traditional sound, just because of how big he got and how fast he got big. And yeah, it's cool to see him still going. It doesn't look like he's going to run out of steam anytime soon. And all his albums have been successes, so no surprise that his tours are successes as well. Like I said, I just wasn't sure last year because arena tours are big. I know when he came through my area, he played the Pepsi Center, which has like 20,000 seat capacity or something like that, and I don't know that he sold it out, but he obviously did well enough to continue on doing this. So yeah, Chris Stapleton All-American Roadshow Tour 2019. I will post a link in the description where you can find tickets and the full list of dates and more information on all that jazz. Make sure to like this video if you liked it and subscribe to the channel. Also check out my Facebook page and my website, facebook.com/concertaddiction and concertaddiction.com. You'll never miss anything going on in the world of live music. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to check out Chris Stapleton if he's coming to a city near you. And thanks for watching this video.